If you're looking to get your health and well-being on track this year, welcome. You are in the right place. Over the month of January, I'm going to be sharing tips, tricks, ideas, inspiration, nuggets of wisdom to help you eat better, sleep better, feel better, and generally make life a little bit more awesome. Okay, so there are going to be loads of things in your feed at the moment saying, try this diet, here's the supplement that works for you, do this exercise program, all sorts of things that probably cost quite a lot of money. But this is free inspiration, things that are going to cost you no money, that are going to improve your health and well-being. So before you start a new diet program, tell yourself you're going to give up all chocolate, never drink again, this is what you need to tune into. Okay, so over the month of January, please let me know your questions, anything you want me to answer, and I will make sure that I can answer your questions as I go through my tips, tricks, and ideas. So what is my tip for today? Number one, put diets aside. There is no one size fits all when it comes to diets. Okay, so whether it's the keto diet, the fasting, eat this, don't eat that, there's like a million different varieties of that, right? There is nothing that works for every single person. We're different. We're different ages. You're at different stages in your life. You may have hormonal balances that are different. You may have a medical condition that changes you. You may have 3 kids. You may have no kids. There's all sorts of different things that affect what your body needs and how you are able to eat and how practical that is in your life with what you've got going on. So the one size fits all thing needs to biff out the window. That is not the answer. Different things are going to work from different people. We've got different genetics. We've got our gut microbiomes. We've got different balance of gut microbes in there. Okay, different things. So this is about finding the thing that works for you. You are an individual. Okay, if someone is saying, this is the only diet, this is the thing that you need to try, this is a supplement that you have to take, this will work, they probably don't know that much about nutrition, to be fair. The people that are much more persuasive, much more opinionated, or have tried something that works for them, probably don't know that much about nutrition, to be brutally honest. Okay, anybody that knows lots about nutrition, and the longer you study, the more you find out, the more you realize it's a gray area and different things work for different people. Okay, so find the solution, and I'm going to help you with that, that works for you. Okay, that's the key thing. Don't get sucked into the the crazy money spending void of losing all your money to another diet that won't work. Don't do that. When it comes to your eating, this is point number 2 for today. Rather than giving yourself a hard time and telling yourself you're going to never drink again, you're never going to eat sugar again, and listing all these things that you're not going to have again as your New Year's resolution or your New Year's goal, what I want you to focus on first of all with your food is your relationship with food, and actually principally at this stage, why you eat when you do. Okay, this is a really super mega important place to start. Okay, because I can't remember which one of my books it was, either my first one or my second one. I wrote about different types of eating behavior. Okay, so we eat when we're hungry, we eat out of habit, so that is based on a time of day or just because food is in front of us. It's just something that we do because it's part of our routine. Or the third type is reactive response, so that's in response to an emotion. Maybe you're feeling sad, maybe celebration, happiness is also a reason why people eat when they're not hungry, particularly at this time of year. Maybe it's that you're feeling lonely. All sorts of emotions drive you to eat and drink when you don't need to. So there's lots of different things in there, but a great place to start is to explore today, this week, for the rest of January, without judgment. Very important. Judgment is not helpful. Just look at the food that you're eating and drinking. You can keep it a journal if you like, write it down. Why did you put that food in your mouth? Why did you have that drink? Were you genuinely wanting to eat or drink something? Or was it because you didn't want to be rude? You find it hard to say no, so you kind of accepted it just because that was the reason? Or is it because you're feeling extremely tired, and when you're tired you find that you eat, and you're not too sure if you're hungry or not? Maybe you're lonely at this time of year. Everyone else out and about, you see people on social media doing their thing and you're feeling isolated and lonely. Is loneliness driving your eating? Or maybe it could be that you're angry, frustrated. Why are you working at this time of year when no one else is? All these different feelings can drive us to put food or drink in our mouth. Conflict, anger, 100 different things, okay? So look at why you are eating when you are eating, and just notice. Noticing is powerful. Just awareness. Awareness is massive, totally underestimated. Awareness is the first stage of change. If you're trying to change the way that you eat or your lifestyle habits, you first need to understand who you are, why you do what you do, okay? So we're just going to do a little explore today. To kickstart this week is just get to know yourself without judgment. And the next stage is then saying, okay, so what do I do with this? What do I do now that I've noticed these habits and behaviors around food? Where to from there? And that is what I'll help you with in a future video. But for today, all I want you to do is say no to that diet crazy plan that you were thinking about. This is not the time. Let's do some ideas and inspiration tips. Can I even talk? No. Tips and tricks first. And then second of all is obviously tune in to the why. And really notice it. Writing it down is super helpful. If you've got my planner, there's a notes section in there, so you can write it down there. And just notice, get to know something about yourself. So let me know your questions, add your comments below. I'd love to know what other